Hey, poppin' like I'm supposed to. Watch out for the people that ain't close to. Speak a little something you could toast to. I ain't tryna hear about what you won't do. Moving like I'm into. Hit the ground running like the rent do. Speak a little something that you're into. I ain't tryna hear about what you been through. Like hold up, say what's the hold up. I got the pack, who got the roll up? I'm tryna pull up. It seem like every time I show up, it gotta go up. See the drip, they see the glow up. Oh, now they know us. See, it's funny how my pockets out of shape, but I fit for the flex. Clear the phone call, hit my chick with a text. Parlay through the bird with my drip from the jets. Save a couple hundred by your with the rest. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Ay.
What's up, good Veepo? Let me know that you can hear me in the chat by typing canceled with a question mark. Canceled? Not canceled, but canceled? Because thanks to our Veepo fellowship member, well, really executive Patreon member as well, Donna Hammond, who sent this to me this afternoon on Telegram. Thank you, Donna, for keeping me informed. Oh, geez, I need to make that larger for myself. There was a message that went out today stating for immediate release, October 8th, 2024. That's today. Yes, that's today. No quorum at tonight's board meeting due to safety concerns from the desk of Thornton Township trustee Carmen and Christopher Gonzalez. And it says, we regret to inform the public and media that there will not be a quorum at tonight's scheduled board meeting for 10/8/24. This decision follows unresolved safety concerns that were raised at the 9/24/24 meeting regarding the safety of residents, staff, and officials. It says, despite numerous attempts to address these issues with the supervisor's office, that's Tiffany's office for those of you who don't know, we have yet to receive a response regarding the safety plan that is essential for ensuring a secure environment for all attendees. It is our priority to make informed decisions and prioritize the well-being of our community. It says we will announce the new date for rescheduled meeting. Thank you for your understanding as we work to ensure the safety of everyone involved. So some sincerely, Thornton Township trustees. So some of you may be, well, Val, what are we doing? You didn't, you still have it like we having a meeting. We're going to watch the meeting. Why didn't you cancel this? Why didn't you change topics for tonight's live? Well, because we're dealing with Tiffany Henyard. And I figured as much that that means nothing. This is the trustees saying that it's canceled. Well, that there will be no quorum, which means that no official decisions can be made. However, that does not mean that Tiffany Henyard will not show up to get on her soapbox and create some level of drama. So my question to all of you, I did see Donna make a comment right before I went live saying that apparently, hold on, let me find it. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Hold on. Let me come to this side where I can display the comments. Thank you for everyone who's viewing. Thank you to our channel members, our moderators, and everyone else is greatly appreciated in advance. Please hit that like button if you haven't as of yet. It's free to you, but invaluable to me and the growth of this channel. So Donna Hammond says, so apparently Thornton, I think it's Tiffany Henyard is having a meeting despite the fact that it was canceled, allegedly. Yeah, I mean, can't be surprised there. So that looks like our confirmation. My question is, where can I stream it? Do any of you know where it might actually be streaming currently? Let me see what's happening here. No, that's old. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. But if you see it streaming anywhere, let me know. I've been to the Thornton Township website. What, Lansing Journal? Don't they also do it? Hold on. Give me a minute. Reality. Oh, here it is. Reality Check TV. Thank you, sir, as usual, for being so faithful and going to these meetings. Hit that like button for him. Okay, let me pull it up. I'm sure this is this evening's live. Hold on. They sitting there waiting. Hold on, putting it up for y'all. Now I'm gonna give a look. Hold on. My brain freezing a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Here we go. That's it. Yep, that's it. Let me do full screen first. Let me slide it on over here so I can do other stuff on the computer while the action happens. Okay, we got that. Oh, we can click on it. We're sharing it. Let me know how the sound is. Let's test the sound first. It's not that loud right now because no one's talking, but let me know how the sound is. Much as you can. And although I know the meeting was scheduled to start at 6 p.m., I purposefully took me a nap until 5:45. Well, really 5:30, because I was like, oh yeah, Tiffany is going to be in charge of this one, so it's going to start late. No need to rush. No need to rush to sit and wait anywhere from 45 to an hour and a half to 2 hours for her. So that's why I'm putting the show. Y'all know I like to produce my show before I get on air. That's why I'm producing while I'm on air. I'm like, it's Tiffany. I get time to produce the show, show clips, commentary, everything. Okay, so we got that in there. Okay, let me try this as well. Do I want this? I don't want that. And then I do want to find this for you guys. That I may show after. Is it on this? I think it is. Okay. I'm gonna just let y'all hear whatever's happening while I browse my files. Perfect. Close that out for now. Hey, Don. I'm on 2 different YouTube. Yes, please make sure to like the video. Also, shout out to once again to, I always forget his name. What is it? Chicago Reality TV Chicago. This is his stream that we're watching. And please like his video. Give him that support on YouTube as well. And then listen to my shenanigans. Why is she late? Why is she late, y'all? I know who this is. So D is saying she had her goons approach folks at the September 24th meeting. I just heard that she is having a meeting anyway in spite of the postponement. So yes, that's the reason they have the safety. That's the reason they have the trustees have the safety concern, is based on the drama that occurred at the last meeting. Now, if I'm not mistaken, is that when the guy at the podium, and I'm not good with everybody's name right now, but the guy at the podium was stating what he stated, and then he called her a dog or animal or something. And then there was like a lot of people walking up to him and all that while he was at the podium, kind of in a threatening manner. And I don't know what happened like after the meeting, if they fall into his car or whatever. But that is, I think that's what sparked this whole thing about safety concerns. Vale, put your poll up asking if we liked and shared. Yes, it's so many moving parts over here, friend. I'm just multitasking, so I didn't. And in order for me to put that up, I got to pull up a whole new program where I then cut and paste, copy and paste, because I don't type it out each time. I just cheat and copy and paste. But look like we got time, so let me open this program and go to my old notes, my show notes, and copy this. By now, we should be at 100% though. Yeah, start the poll. And we close that. We'll put that right there for now because I'm not using show notes today. We doing this off the cuff. Had a long day. Okay, the news is at the township today. Oh, they saw her getting booed yesterday. They like, oh, we got to be there. Margin has a question. Is it legal for her to do that? I don't know. Do what? I don't know exactly what I was saying in the moment. I don't know if you mean having the meeting, even though there's not a quorum. I don't think it's illegal. It's just that no legal decisions can be made. But it doesn't matter what's legal and not legal in the world of Tiffany. Oh, here she is. Look at her coming in like she's a superstar, like Beyonce. Let the shenanigans begin. That's the boyfriend, ain't it, y'all? The married boyfriend? Oh, no, that's not the married boyfriend. Is it? That one of her flying ants, the lady she just hugged? Who the lady she just hugged? So this might just be another soapbox speech. He is saying the meeting won't be long due to no quorum. Right, exactly. That's why I wasn't rushing. That's why I kept enjoying my nap and hit the snooze twice. And I was still earlier than her. If you to like Chicago reality TV, you have to go to his channel. So you have to either log on a different device, or when this video is over, go over and click on his to like. Oh, let me put it in the chat. Oh, Jesus.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Thank you guys for coming out on this wonderful Tuesday. I have several announcements this evening, but due to the fact that we do not have a quorum, there will not be an actual voting meeting, an actual regular scheduled board meeting this evening. So if you like, you can stay. If not, you're welcome to leave. But then you know, we will not be having a board meeting. I am going to address a couple of things this evening due to the fact that you are here. So if you'd like to stay, please do. At this moment, if you would like to exit, you have the opportunity to do so.
This is about to get good.
The first thing that I want to talk about this is, again, to make sure everybody knows, because I know we had a couple people here to present. That's what our individuals that have to present this evening as relates to the insurance that we want to.
Oh my God, we got bad sound again today and all this ruffling.
So the board did not show up, so we cannot vote to make sure that the staff have what they need, which is insurance. A couple things. False statements. Let's go there. When people send things out as relates to Thornton Township, if it didn't come from myself, the supervisor, it is invalid. I did not cancel this meeting. I will not cancel the meeting as relates to board member not being here. I will still show up, and if it's not a quorum, then the meeting will be canceled. I just want to make sure you understand that. You have a lot of imposters that is claiming to represent this township. I'm telling you right now, please stop before I sue. You do not represent Thornton Township in no shape, form, or matter. Do not send nothing out, no correspondence, no anything saying that you represent this body, because you do not. So if you get that, and I'm telling the news of this, or anybody that's looking in the public eye, no, that individual do not represent this township. So please stop. You will be hearing from our lawyer. As it relates to safety issues, I know they wrote in a line statement that we did not do anything about the safety here at Thornton Township. Anybody that personally knows me know that safety is my top priority. That's my number one concern with anybody, whether you're good, bad, or ugly, or indifferent. I care about your safety. I will protect myself just like I will protect you guys. When we have board meetings, I've always acknowledged and told the board members to have it here in the board room. This is the room they built to have their board meetings. So they decided to have a board meeting downstairs. When they did so, we all went downstairs. In the past, they used to have the board meetings here, and the overflow is downstairs where people can view it via TV. So he did exactly what someone asked us to do, which is make sure we had safety issues basically rectified. We did that. We called our security firm. We made sure they had ones, and we also told our board to come upstairs due to the fact they had several ways to exit out of the building. Downstairs, as you all know, we are sitting ducks, in my opinion, because you're against the wall, so you have no way to exit. So I just want to clear it up for those that keep lying about we didn't have any safety measures. I'm gonna have Keith Price speak to that. He was the person that handled the safety issues. We have it in writing for the news. If anybody wants it, we can give you a copy of it so you can take it with you and you can clear up the misleading information that the imposter has gave you. So Keith Price, you have the floor to talk about the safety issues.
Didn't they say they just didn't share it with them? They didn't say it didn't exist. They said we asked for it, they didn't share it with.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Madam Supervisor, residents, staff. When informed about safety concerns, I immediately reached out to Rob, told him we need to handle this as best as we could. We requested security at each door. They wanted metal detectors on such short notice. We asked them, could they have wands? I'm sure most of you all got wands today. That's the first time. So we did start putting things in place. We had correspondence with the actual security company, and they gave several different layouts. The main thing was to make sure all doors were covered so no one could go up and let somebody in after coming through the main entrance door and being warned. So we did take those matters seriously and started working on them immediately. If many of you remember, the supervisor had concerns about safety because there was a lot of attacks on her. The board would not comply. They still made her go downstairs. This room is the safest room because it's easy to control, and the elected official has two doors that they could exit out of if the meeting did get out of control. But we did start immediately working on safety concerns, not just for one trustee that asked for it, but for everyone. So yeah, I don't know where they got that from. We started working on it immediately. And as you see, some measures have already started, even as far as the wands. So that's just a lie.
Okay, thank you so much. So I just wanted to clear up what misleading information is out there that is really false reports. Next, the big thing that everybody would like to know about is when our trustees. So for those that don't know, trustee Jerry Jones resigned from the township. So he's no longer a trustee here at Thornton Township. So we got the letter, and I'll let clerk speak to that. When you get the letter, how you got the letter? Received it. Okay, so the clerk got the letter stating that Jerry Jones will no longer be a trustee here in the township. Me, and the board, and also the clerk, we'll talk about our steps moving forward for filling that date. So that will be coming up soon. So stay tuned to that. Next, agenda. We had several things on this evening's agenda. One is the big thing that everybody would like to know, which is about our finances. If you are in need or looking for our finances, you can always come get a copy from Thornton Township. And also it is online, the Cook County site. I don't know about how to recite it at this moment, but you can go and get the site and it'll show you our audited reports. As I always state, and as I stated in the past, when I became the supervisor, you guys had a and don't quote me, about 4.5, Robert, or $4.2 million deficit. And since taking over, currently now we at a 9.8, 9.8, 9 point what?
I don't have that report.
Okay, so it's around 9 point something million surplus here in Thornton Township. So I just want to point some things out to you. We have on the agenda to have a presentation about our audit from John Casper, and he was going to talk as it relates to our numbers. When you find out the great things that we have done, the great things that I always speak about, and the positive cash flow that we have here at Thornton Township, you're going to be amazed. You're going to see that everything that everybody's been telling or alleging to has been nothing but lies and a smear campaign. I've always stood in my truth. I've always stated the facts, and I always tell you, get the facts. Stop believing everything you hear, because at this moment, I know one of my lawyers, I've always told you guys, I am under attack, whether you want to believe it or not. I am the first female to hold this position, which is the largest township in the state of Illinois. I fulfill Frank Zuccarelli's shoes. Frank had the position, I think, 29, 30 years, and I came right after that. So what they say, the first gets the worst, and that's what's going on currently right now. But guess what? This first is a fighter, and I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to continue to show you guys the truth, but I need you to stand with me and stay focused to the truth, not the negativity that goes on in our community currently now. At the end of the day, I will prevail, but I want to just give you a little more clarity to what's on the agenda for you, residents, because at the end of the day, everybody know I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I really care about people, because you gotta care about people in order to be a public servant. You cannot be about self. You have to care and show the people the love and provide them with the resources they need to move forward. Another thing we had on the agenda this evening was the budget. I've been asking about the budget since it was time to pass the budget. And as you can see to this day, we still don't have a budget passed. You cannot keep passing or kicking the can down the road without having a budget. We have to do what we elected to do, and that's to make sure we take care of our business and not let our business take care of us, which that's what most of our board members have allowed, and not taking care of the will of the people. So the budget is still on the agenda for this evening to get passed. Another thing we got on the agenda, all our bills. We have bills that's due. People that have needed service here through a township, and they want to get paid. They have small mom and pop stores or vendors. They want their money. So for us not to come here at a regularly scheduled board meeting and show up and vote for the people, because that's their business they took care of, whether they fed them, whether they made a ramp, or whatever they did, you're supposed to take care of that. But the board is not here. The other thing, when you saw the gentleman leave, like I stated, it was Vista Insurance. That was to get the insurance for the staff here in Thornton Township. It is due currently now, and now we have to wait again in order to have insurance for our staff. And of course, it's the renewal. Something big that I put together that I was working on for the last 2-3 months is a tax refund, property tax that is. Property tax refund to all the residents of Thornton Township. The reason for doing that is because I heard your cries. I understand what you're going through. I know that a lot of people raise their property taxes in their cities. A lot of people don't even know how to read their property tax bill. In doing so, the property tax bill, if you go check it out, you have to understand who raised your property tax. They like to blame one person, and people, by them being misinformed, they don't understand how to read. And what I mean is this: the park board raised your property taxes, the library board raised your property taxes, the village or the city that you live in raise your property taxes. All these individuals raise your property tax, including the school boards, whether it's 148, 149, 152, it's several, I'm gonna go down the line. And then 205, which is the high school district. All of them have a tax levy, and they are entitled to raise your property taxes by 4.99%, whether you agree or disagree. That's the law. And majority of them do it. But half of the time, most of the time, community is asleep. Y'all don't even know they doing it. Then you get your bill. Then you're like, why didn't they raise my taxes? Then somebody come here doing and blame somebody else. When you not knowing or researching yourself, you believe the lie. You don't even know that that person didn't raise your tax. It was all those entities that raised your property tax. So I always tell people, educate yourself. If you educate yourself, no one can mislead you, misguide you, bamboozle you, hoodwink you, led astray, none of that if you just educate yourself or hear another side. Like how I'm now today, this evening. See how everyone's just listening and allowing me to speak so you can hear a different perspective. Sometimes people have to tell their neighbor, hey, be quiet, I want to hear what they got to say. That way you'll get a side, my side, and now you decide what you want to believe or what you see the truth to be. So I ask you to continue to do this. I appreciate the respect and I appreciate your undivided attention. I'm gonna let Robert speak to the tax refund. And the reason why I'm still just allowing people just to talk about it, we're not taking any action. Of course, I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. We do not have a quorum. This is not a board meeting. It's basically like a town hall meeting. I am discussing to you my intentions of what I placed on this agenda and where I see our next couple months going. Robert Hunt, you got the floor. And this is about the property tax refund that was on the agenda for vote this evening.
Good evening. Thornton Township decided to announce the launch of this year's tax refund program, aimed at reaching more residents in our community than ever before. Recognizing the need for a more inclusive approach, this year's program is set to be the most significant in our history. In previous years, the application process required residents to take certain steps to receive a tax refund, resulting in only about 50% of homeowners receiving it. To address this, we are committed to ensuring that all homeowners are fully informed and able to participate. As part of this effort, Thornton Township will implement 100% tax refund for all homeowners. And then I'm gonna break down some of the costs. So the cost for the 2025 tax refund project, the total cost will be $2,299,615. Of that 2.2 million will be issued to all the homeowners. That's over 25,000 pins. With us doing this process, only $15,000 will be allocated to programming and staffing. With this setup, the tax refund will have minimum staffing and program costs. The previous year, when we had the 2021 tax refund, the total project was $907,306. We issued 150,000 refunds, and we spent $307,156 for staffing, software, and other costs. In 2017, the total project cost us $1.2 million. We issued 809,000 in refunds, and we spent $404,000 on staffing, software, and other costs. So this year project, we plan to spend $15,000 for programming, staffing, and everything else would be allocated to the homeowners. This year's for this project, when we look at our fund balance for 2024, our fund balance for the general fund increased by $1 million. The general assistance fund had a fund balance increase of $4 million. And so that's why we feel we're very well fund balanced. We really will have a strong balance to do this tax.
All right, so we have what, 4 point?
Yeah, so this year our fund balance increased $4.2 million in the general assistance fund. Our current fund balance from our audit report, we have for the general assistance fund, we have a $13 million fund balance right now.
Right. Ooh, I can get clap on that.
And I guess I can provide this, but yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, thank you so much. I just want to give a synopsis of what we have going on, and you guys get some clarity of where we're going in the next 2 months or so. So as you can see, I stated this all the time, we have a surplus of $4.2 million in the general assistance fund. I want to give away half of that to our residents. Each stated that I want to give 25,000 residents their property tax that we allocate for here at Thornton Township. So I can't talk for nobody else. So you see your check and you say, hey, it's only this amount. It's only the amount that the township allocated for, just so we're crystal clear. But we're going to explain this along the way so people understand what it is. I don't mean, because we're not the bulk of it. I always told you this. We only utilize 5 cents of your money. 5 cents, guys. And that provides a ton of resources for everyone throughout Thornton Township, which encompasses 17 communities in the South. Thank you, Robert, for that. I appreciate it. And also, I want people to know that you will get something in the mail. You will have to apply for it. We are only, be crystal clear, only doing homeowners. So you cannot be a landlord, you cannot be an investment property, you cannot be a renter. This is strictly for homeowners. So you have to own your house. And I know they're working on the rules now. I talked to the accountant today, John Kirk, and I know that they'll be there a year, from my understanding. So they're putting the criteria together for you, but it's for any and everybody, as long as you pay taxes. Because some seniors are exempt, and you don't pay anything. Some people pay a penny. So a lot of people don't even know that. But just for the record, it's for anybody that has got charged from Thornton Township. We will be refunding you that portion back for GA. That's the General Assistance Fund, and which that's what I offer. Next, pumpkins. We have Halloween coming up, so we put everything on the agenda, just like the board members asked us to, so that we can get it approved and order our pumpkins, our supplies, things for our kids, our youth. Unfortunately, again, they didn't come to the meeting to do so, so that's kind of sad because a lot of great things that's on this agenda is not going to get any attention due to them not showing up. This is what I'm gonna leave you with. So I think I'm done with everything that's on the agenda that I was really, really proud of, especially the audit once you hear about it, because you get so much misleading information, and we got surpluses of millions up in there. So I just want people to know that from John Cook's Ferris mouth to your ears, the truth, so that you don't just get misleading information no longer. My thing is this: the Board of Trustees should have showed up. They did not show up. They could have showed up because we still have a quorum. With myself being here and the other trustees showing up, everybody could have still concluded and took care of the business. I truly believe that the Board of Trustees did not show up because Jerry Jones resigned today. So with his resignation, they no longer had their third leg, which is the people that created the chaos here in Thornton Township. They can no longer create chaos. They can no longer stop us from doing the will of the people, which is voting for what's right and giving you the things that you need, whether it's free food, whether it's GA services, whether it's paying your light, gas, water, mortgage, rent, burial system. We do all these things here at Thornton Township. But as I always say, it saddens my heart, it hurts my heart, because the news, that's why I call them fake news, never report this for you guys. They report any kind of negative things, any type of mess to you, but won't report none, like all the things I just said this evening. I dare you guys. I hope you guys report us giving away $2 million to residents for their property taxes. But you're not going to see none of that, because it got to be chaos. Because what? Negative news says. Nothing positive says. And it's a shame that that is happening here at Thornton Township. But we have a surplus in every department. Every single department is doing well here. But I just want you guys to see it for yourself. I want you to hear from the accountant. I want you to hear from the people that do our reports. And I want you to understand it as well. Because sometimes people don't understand everything. Because everybody not a math person, and they're not an accountant. So they don't understand how to balance checkbooks. Some people don't. That's why some people are in the negative. So you got all these issues, but I would love to show you better than I can tell you. That's all I had this evening. Everybody thought I was gonna go left. No, I didn't. So that's all I had. I just wanted to just give you a address from the supervisor this evening, so you would know what's to come, what's gonna happen. If you have any positive questions, I'll always speak to anything positive. I don't entertain the negative stuff. I don't have time for it. True speech will be here. You lead with heart. Let God lead your footsteps. This is just me. I know a lot of times people don't like to hear the word God, but I am a person that prays every day. You should too, because there's a lot of people that come up that's dealing with mental illness. A lot of people that have loved ones that have committed suicide. There's a lot of things going on besides the hate and the negativity that we display here at Thornton Township as residents. And by you being residents and being older residents, understand this: our youth is watching. Our youth want to see somebody that they can look up to, somebody that they can go and get direction from. And it just saddened my heart again, because the people that I see displaying the hatred and the negativity, you cannot be the example for the youth. You will not follow that. We need someone that's going to take a stance against all the hatred, all the naysayers, and say, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. And to all my women, all my ladies that's out here in the crowd, in TV land, in YouTube, please stand up for what you believe in. Please don't follow hatred and negativity. Make sure that people respect you because it's hard being in power when you are a woman. And to the anchors that's women, I know it's hard for you guys. I know what y'all go through. I know y'all get overlooked and you're underpaid, but you got to take a stand and do what's right. Just stop smearing other women when you see them actually trying. Because I understand everybody got a boss. I get it. You got a boss. But sometimes tell your boss, no, I'm not going to stand for that. That young lady's doing an awesome job at Thornton Township and in Dalton. But unfortunately, I'm not going to get on the bad way to just smear and bring someone down. That's the investigate. Because y'all say y'all investigative journalists, but y'all not doing that. Y'all go with one-sided narratives. Y'all go off only what they say and not what we say. If we telling you and showing you the truth and facts, please let truth speak for itself. Please show the facts. Please show the documentation because we give you the evidence. So that way you have to do retractions, child. You have to do retractions to your stories when we give you the information that you FOIA and you go and you inflate numbers. Come on. Why would y'all do that to us? We giving you the truth, but you're writing the stories that you want to sell to the public. That's not right. That's hurtful. And at the end of the day, a lot of people watch the news. And I tell them, stop believing in fake news. Go check it out. That's why the YouTubers are taking over. And I get it. You're competing with the YouTubers because they telling one side story, you telling one side story, but the residents are the one that's lost in the sauce. So please work on that. My job is to have a rapport with the media, not sit here and come to get attacked by the media. I wish they would see the other side, but if they won't, guess what? I'm gonna just get one of them YouTubers, one of them ones that got some following, and I'll give them the story because at the end of the day, everybody has somebody that they listen to. But right now, I just want you to give me the opportunity to show my work and let you guys see it for what it is. Because I always say this, my work speaks for itself. Judge me on my work, not what someone said, not because someone don't like somebody, not because the hatred that goes on in our community, because we are what we see. And our kids are watching, our loved ones are watching. Please be a better person this year, this season coming around. And I'm gonna end it. I just want to give y'all that little token of hey, stand up, have appreciation, and make sure that people love you back. Because I lead with love. That's what I say. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because sometimes, I quote, sometimes people never even heard someone tell them they love them or heard the words I love you. And sometimes people come to gatherings and come to events because of the love and the community engagement, which we pose here at Thornton Township. I'm proud to announce that we're going to keep going with community outreach, community engagement. We're going to continue with Big Bingo. We're going to continue to call you guys and tell you about the wonderful services here at Thornton Township. That is how they're just like you when if you pick up. Some of them on the phone for 30, 45 minutes. I'm like, all right, get off the phone, get off the phone. But that shows you that they just need someone to talk to, if they are alone. And to my staff, I thank you, I love you, I appreciate you, because with all of you guys, this was possible. I was able to be successful because of you. So I thank you guys, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Y'all give it up for my staff, because I love them. And with their help, every single department has been successful. Every department has told us what their needs and not only they wants were, and we was executing all of that until we started getting gridlocked because the outside interference. A lot of people don't like to talk about, but I like to talk truth up here. You get a lot of people that is interfering with day-to-day operation, interfering with the office of the supervisor, interfering with staff, and I'm not standing for it. And those people are Thaddeus Jones, your state rep, your mayor of Kansas City, Napoleon Harris, your comedian that don't do anything. But all these people are muscling or trying to muscle your supervisor here at Thornton Township. So I want to put that out for the record because a lot of people don't talk about it, won't say nothing about it, but I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of you guys, and I will stand up to bullies. I don't like bullies. I don't want bullies in Thornton Township. I want people to feel free to do what they want as they need for their department and not feel that they're going to have political retaliation because they spoke up or because they told you guys y'all was wrong or it's not right. So my job is to make sure that I speak and be the voice of reason and speak for the voiceless. I'll continue to do that. I just want to say thank you so much for staying here, listening to me, hearing my side, and what we have to talk about. I have a question. Okay, 1 second. Okay, two other things. Thank you so much. That's why I love my staff. Two other things that they want me to mention that I normally mention in my report. Scholarships. I stated this before when I first got here. We gave over 80 scholarships to our youth throughout Thornton Township. They were so grateful for that. I know because I went to college of how hard it is to get a scholarship, let alone grant money for tuition, your books, your room and board, things of that nature. So 80 of them got it. They received up to $25 or $3,000. Which one? 85. Oh, 85 of them got it up to $2,500. Up to $2,500. Next was our toy giveaway. Toy giveaway is coming up. They are taking sign-ins here at Thornton Township. That was huge last year. I know Frank, I'll say previous administration, they used to wrap the gifts. One thing I wanted people to have is experience. So they'll come to our location where we house the toys at, and we made it like Toyland, like Toys R Us. So they came and they just got to pick 3 different toys. They were choosing. Some got more because kids get to crying at the table, but everybody got toys. So a lot of parents didn't have to spend up to $100 to $200 for the toy because it would cost about $30, $40 per toy. And they wasn't on Dollar Tree toys either. So when you turn the it don't break. So it's really cool. That is going on again coming up. We are going to announce the date. Thanksgiving, we will be having a food giveaway that we have every single year. That's really huge. And we give away a ton of food. And with that being said, the food is old school cooking. I'll say that. Old school cooking. So we got your dressing, your greens, your yams. And then we also do a meat and a turkey or ham. And we also did chicken. And I care about you ladies that cook in the kitchen and burn like I do. When I say burn, I burn the food, burn like cook. We basically make sure you get smoked turkey, or we had the ham hocks for you pork lovers. So either ones, because I cook with both. And then a lot of you guys like collard greens, and I do mustard and turnips. So we kind of like switch it up, but it's a ton of fun. The box is full of goodies, and we do that for Thanksgiving. So if you got some ideas or concerns of some foods or items you would like in the box, please let us know, and we will try to make sure we have it, because the staff orders now, whether you believe it or not, because they order for the entire township, and people have to register for the food. So we know how much to get, so we're not overspending or have an over amount of food left over. Next is, we got Thanksgiving, we got Halloween, and Christmas. Oh, tree light, no, you over there right up the storm, huh? The tree light, we're gonna do that, and then we have the Autumn Fest as well. So again, check our website. You have to register for a lot of our events. All our events are free. Nobody has to spend any money for anything. All you have to do is register so we have a count. So we buy enough food or enough product, whether you're painting pumpkins, whether you're there for the meal, or you have to register so we.
Oh Lord, we're getting a signal issue again, like yesterday. Is this their end? I think my internet's fine. I still got movement everywhere, except for that stream. Hold on, maybe I could switch somewhere. Jesus, I should have brought up another stream. What is happening? Hold on, let me see if I can bring up something else. Here we go. Wait, but it's this. Hold on, y'all. Found a new.
Money of your money that's being spent for items here at Thornton Township. Yes, go ahead.
You mentioned something about the people that can't read their tax bills.
Mhm.
Is there something in place where people can come and learn how
Yes.
to read their tax bills?
So we do this, it's called Township Talk. Every Township Talk, I think it's the fourth Wednesday of every month, we do Township Talk downstairs in the lower level. The sad part about it is only about 10 to 20 people show up. That's it. And this is the part where you can get educated on anything in Thornton Township. When I say every single one of my department heads, all of them in the back, all of them over here, every one of them show up. And they talk about their department, whatever your questions are. And then the residents have a one-on-one with them. First, they give a whole brief description of what they do, how they can help you, especially senior services. That's where most seniors can go and apply for their ramps that they get on their homes. And then they also apply for a lot of other things. They do a lot of trips too. But senior services is really dope. But that's how you can get it.
Do you advertise and let people know the subject is going to be, we're going to teach you how to read your tax bill, this, that Tiffany's talk on this day? I'm just asking.
Yeah, well, we do.
Let people know that. I mean, I think more people would come out if they knew, what the subject matter is.
Yeah, I totally agree, but unfortunately, that is the assessor's job. I just help when people complain about things. I just insert myself and help. So her job is, that's what she does, property taxes. That's what she's supposed to do, educate you guys on and show you, but we do that as well, because a lot of people come to the meetings and they ask us. So I made a video, and on the video, we actually break it down. We show you the tax bill, we show you all the entities that take your money, and we show you our portion. And that's how I was doing. So township,
Access to video.
yeah, you can access out wherever it is. It should be online. Where is it now?
Yeah, it's on Thornton Township Facebook page.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, he handles all that, so if you want to go on your Facebook page, you can find, and then you can put it on the website too for her, so she can see.
Yes.
Yep, or he can email it to you as well, but he handles all the media guy back there.
And 100% refund you're talking about, does it have to be approved by the board first?
No, that is strictly, under me, under GA, but my job was being transparent, and I would love the board's, approval with me, I would love that, but, the way their law is set up here, the supervisor is the sole, person over the GA department, that's the general assistance department. The board, their department, they are responsible like general fund. So that's why when you hear me up here saying, hey, why y'all taking stuff out of the GA, department, you got no authority in that, and that's what I'm talking about when I say that. Yeah, go ahead, thank you.
I'm a private investigator. I've got some books at Superbear. Inside I have from the United States District Court, Rogan District of Illinois, Tyrone Eisen Jr. to you as both personal and in your role as mayor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you much. You, sir.
She just got served.
All right.
She just got served.
Anything else? I get sued all the time. Y'all, stop it. What happened? Election, all right.
Very important. Presidential election is coming November 5th. Early voting starts tomorrow at downtown Chicago, in Martin Courthouse. And October 23rd, early voting will start here in South Suburb at South Suburb Community College, Gloria Taylor Recreation Center, Calumet City Library. There are some forms up there that has all the locations of early voting. If you know someone who needs permission to vote, they can come to the township downstairs in the clerk office and we will register you. Or if you know someone in a senior facility, call us, we will go to them. Thank you.
And it says suburban, what day?
South Suburban College,
What time, what day?
October 21st. And there's a flyer with every time, all of that. Okay.
All right, if anybody got any more questions?
She ready to end it now.
Come to our office. Okay. Matter of fact, we give one tonight. We'll give you one tonight.
Okay. Do I wait for you or?
Yes, you will.
Okay. All right, but thank you guys for coming out again. Thank you for listening to me. I hope I see you at Township Talk. All right, big bingo first up.
Make sure to take that envelope with you, Tiffany. take them papers. Okay, I want to see if anything gonna happen because you just never know with this. I don't want to click off too quick, but I'm gonna hit the replay or I'll go back to that. Try to find it. It might be.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight.
Okay. Who is this?
Next Tuesday, I will be in Sauk Village.
Oh, he's gonna do
covering the
Sauk
Sauk Village meeting.
Ooh.
Thank everybody for your support. All your donations go to a very good cause.
Got it. Okay.
I'll make sure that we take care of it.
No problem, Wyoming girl. Thank you very much.
Okay, I think that's it for him. Hold on, I'm trying to do a few things at the same time. First, I'm gonna try to replay. Let's try to find her where she got. Tiffany got served. I think I'm gonna change the thumbnail. She got served. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh God, did it happen around here? Oh Jesus. Where did it happen? I think it happened before that. Because this one, her face change, her facial expression. Here, I think I see it. Here, hold on, yeah, I'm sorry. Here it is. I see her hand reaching out. There we go. Somewhere up in here. Let me take it. Unmute it.
Some books that super mirror. Inside I had from the
department, you got no authority in that, and that's what I'm talking about when I say.
Here you go again. Replay.
I'm a private investigator. I've got some books that super mirror. Inside I have from the United States District Court, District of Illinois, Tyrone Eisen Jr. to you as both personal and in your role as mayor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you much, you, sir.
Exactly, sure.
Tyson, somebody. Hold on. Let me replay that. I didn't.
To you as both personal and in your.
About when I say it. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a private investigator. I've got some books that super mirror. Inside I have from the United States District Court, District of Illinois, Tyrone Eisen Jr. to you as both personal and in your role as mayor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you much, you, sir.
Sound like Tyrone Eisen Jr. And he is suing her both personally and as the mayor of Dalton. So I don't know if some of you know what that might be about, but yes. She and the Dalton trustees have a court hearing tomorrow. Damn, there's so much going on. Damn. Hold on. Let me screen. Put this in my notes too. So much, y'all. So much. I mean, it's giving us plenty of content, but so much. Trustees, 2 p.m. Can you send that to me in Telegram, please, Donna, just to make sure, because I'm trying to do the show. I don't want to forget, because I'm writing on paper and then I'll forget where I put it. Okay, let's read the comments. This was interesting. It was Tiffany Henyard doing what Tiffany Henyard does, grandstanding. She saw a moment to get the mic in peace. She like at one point she was so shocked that people were actually listening to her. She like, and see, it should be like this. People just listening to me talk. I get a chance to say everything. People just sitting there peacefully listening to me gaslight. This is how it should be. I love this. And then she went on to rambling more and more and more. Question, why can't they have the police there? They can have the police there. The Tiffany playing games. And this is what Tiffany does. She playing politics. Politics, as she calls it. And yet y'all sitting here playing politics, not politics. She's saying all that because that's what she does. That's what a gaslighter will do. They'll point at you and blame you for what they're actually doing. So it's called politics. She could have easily replied to the trustees, said, hey, we handling this. We actually have the police. Here's the plan. What Keith Price just got up there and said, they could have communicated that to the trustees. I guarantee you they did not. I think that they did put things in place and are working on other security measures because Tiffany wants security too. The thing is, the trustees are saying they never told us what the plan, they never acknowledged that a plan has been created. And because they never acknowledged and gave us a plan to say, hey, yes, we got a plan for this. They like, we don't want to take a chance of going because they may not have a plan. There may not be any security. There may not be any precautions. And we don't want to risk the safety of ourselves and the community by going to a meeting that doesn't have any safety security precautions. All the while, Tiffany and her team like, well, we're going to do this and we're going to fix this. And we're going to have a security at each door and blah, blah, blah. But then when the trustees saying, well, what's the plan? F them bitches. We ain't telling them nothing. That's what she's doing. And then she want to make them look crazy because she actually had a plan. She just, well, you know, they working on a plan of some sort and some things have been in place as of this meeting, allegedly. She ain't sharing that with them though. So now she want to say, see, they lying. See, we had a plan. We've been working on it. See, it says this, it says that. Keith, tell them what that plan is. Tell them the plan we got all worked out. Ain't nobody saying it wasn't. They said y'all didn't share it with them. They hadn't gotten a response. Politics. Y'all got to remember, third eye, third ear. What was the last name? Donna saying, what was the last name of the plaintiff? I really couldn't 100% tell what he was saying, to be honest. Oh, and I meant to share. It's really low, and my hearing is not good, y'all. I could try to replay it again. You could try to listen. I'll replay it again, and hopefully you can catch it. But also, I want to put in here Critical Smokers YouTube page, because I meant to do that and then forget. Okay. Oh, I put a question mark. I meant to put a comma. Here we go. Let's play it again. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not screen sharing. Let's screen share. Screen share. Oh, it's this one.
Inside I have from the United States District Court, District of Illinois, Tyrone Eisen Jr. to you as both personal and in your role as mayor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sound like he's saying Tyrone Eisen Jr., but I just can't tell exactly what he's saying. She can't. Saint Senator is saying she can't legally do anything without the trustees. This is just a waste of time and money. Yeah, well, not a waste of time for her, because she uses these opportunities as campaign moments for those who don't know any better. So she got a room full of people who were truly listening, and I believe many of them may have been buying into the narrative that she has created or is creating, the Smoke and Mirror show. So, from her perspective and her team, you saw them happy. Here, Bossa, don't forget to tell them this. Bossa, look here, get it. Ooh, y'all telling them everything. Oh, y'all over there writing up a store. Bossa, tell them we got some pumpkins in the back. Bossa, we gave some kids who was going to college some money we ain't have. She's campaigning. She can't understand that she is not to work in a silo, right? The board and the supervisor are to work together according to the law. She is lawless and doesn't believe that the law applies to her. Yeah, exactly. She feels like she is super mayor, like she is princess or queen of Thornton Township and Dalton. It's a monarchy. Yeah, I was wondering that too. Is that the mayor? Oh, you guys were wondering if that was the mayor. Some of y'all were confused because Tiffany had on a different wig today. Yesterday, she had the curly spiral thingamajig, and today she got a flat. All she does is talk about stuff. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, right. I think that's her. It's a different wig. Yes. B. Hunter saying deflect, repeat, lie. That's all she does. Yeah. I mean, any good gaslighter, this is what you have to do. Put people in a trance. She is like, she likes to hear her own voice. That is definitely true. She is trying to bribe the people who voted. Yes. She's bribing them with pumpkins and trunk parties and concerts with Kiki Wyatt. She's bribing them. TVs, bingo. Everything she talks about is an activity that has cost, when she's talking about Dalton, it's the village of Dalton, or costing Thornton Township money. Everything. And we giving away this. And remember, we gave so-and-so this. And remember, we had that ice cream and cake social. What the hell has got to do with the village and the health of the village and all the other issues that require, like, communities need more than activities. She should have just been on the activities committee. She don't believe in leaving money in the surplus. Do she spend it all? It's not mine. Yep. She's so unprofessional, always ready to throw everyone under the bus, never taking true accountability. To me, that's always, yeah, it's so true, Don. That to me, that is always a true sign of a narcissist and possibly, potentially a sociopath, depending on this whole situation. Because when you look at Tiffany Henyard and everything she says, it's very, 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 very reminiscent of Darius Crooks. Every single thing that she's involved in, any drama, et cetera, is never her fault. It's always somebody else's fault. And if it ain't other people, if she's not blaming it on the trustees and, you know, the other people in the administration, she's blaming it on the community. See, the problem is y'all don't understand. See, y'all just be running with stuff. Y'all gotta shut up and stop and listen. Y'all don't listen. And like she has to insult and treat the community like they're less than to make herself better. Pay attention to narcissists. Darius Crooks does the same exact thing. The same exact thing. No matter what situation. And then tonight she's like, see, tonight it's really peaceful. This the way it should be. Well, because no other people are there challenging you. That's the problem with you. You don't like to be challenged. Everybody's just sitting there quietly and listening. That's what you want for your entire reign as Dalton, mayor of Dalton, and supervisor of Thornton Township. She just wants to reign supreme and not be questioned. Don't be held accountable. Y'all just sit here and listen to me and let me do what I want to do. That's why this meeting was going well for her. However, in stark contrast, last night, as soon as she walked in, the meeting that had a quorum with the trustees of Dalton, she walks into that and then causes chaos and then storms out. She could have came there and sat down and participated properly. But no, it wasn't about her. Everyone wanted stop, drop, and roll to sit and listen to her. She's standing up, got the mic. Well, first didn't even have a mic, just standing up. What I'm not gonna do and y'all gonna do and I don't care what y'all say and like, and then storms out. Give me a chair. Where's the chair? While someone was talking, the attorney was mumbling during that. Remember, we could barely hear him. The attorney was mumbling yesterday during that. She walks in. Where's my chair? We hear in the background. Where's my chair? Give me a chair. And it's like, do you decorum, please? Can we respect the person who has the floor? Can you quietly come in? Can you wait until he's done speaking before you slide your tail up in there, sitting down? A respectable person would do that. Hold on. It's like being in church. You don't get up during the prayer. You don't get up when people are, again, during the prayer. You don't get up walking around. You sit down and you wait. Or you stand if you're walking into the sanctuary during a prayer or something. You stand and stop in your tracks. Wait till it's done, and then you move. But everybody else the problem. Everybody else the problem. Donna's saying this is the only audience that will listen to her grift. And I find that interesting, too. I mean, I know she has some people in Dalton who follow up behind her, and then obviously here in Thornton Township. I'm just very curious of the reason. I would love individually each to know the reasoning from each of them why they still roll with her throughout all of this. I guess they're just straight up buying without questioning or looking at facts. They just after me because I'm a woman. They just jealous because I'm powerful, because I'm a Superman, because I love people. See, that's the problem. I really have a heart for people. And see, you got to have a heart for people to be a politician. Like hell. Like hell. Like we ain't got eyes to see. Most politicians don't give a F about people. That's why they become politicians. They give a F about them, their friends, their cronies, their special interests, their portfolio, their bank accounts. That's why many people become politicians, not to serve. Just in case you didn't know. Just in case you didn't know. Tay is saying, when will the feds indict her? Why is she being allowed to waste these people's time? Again, some of them don't feel like their time is wasted. Some of them like, yeah, she a Superman. She gave us cake and ice cream. And I was there when Kiki Wyatt was on the stage for $30,000. And that whole 15 minutes was worth every thousand of the 30. Some of them are good with it. Some of them are good with it. But as far as when will the feds indict her, again, I say this all the time over here because we cover quite a bit of the scammers and all of that stuff. It takes time. Tiffany been up to this, 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. I think she really just got on the radar, a year and a half ago, maybe. Maybe it's been a full 2 years. But it takes them time to build a case. Look at P. Diddy, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Darius Crooks. It takes time. They're going to do their job. But they want to make sure they have a rock solid case beforehand. Oh, thank you, Alice. I just saw your message here. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen in a second. This is nothing more than a campaign speech. Right, exactly. She was campaigning. B. Hunter said, if you were doing a good job, you wouldn't have to say all of this. Yeah, that's true. Your work would speak for itself. And yeah, just a reminder, thank you, Margin, for this. Please hit that like button and subscribe, share this video if you haven't as of yet. It's free to you, but invaluable to me and the growth of this platform. So greatly appreciate it in advance. Oh yeah, she was talking about the food distribution, and Donna is saying distributing food in rodent infested boxes. No, thank you. I did hear about that. I haven't dug deep into that. But yeah. That's supposedly a thing with this food giveaway. It's in a rat infested environment. B. Hunter saying, Vel, we'd rather listen to you than to listen to Tiffany ramble. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see. I saw Donna has said, now I got the live chat and the star comments, so I'm a little lost now. I don't know if I missed quite a bit while I was reading comments. Okay, I didn't miss as much as I thought. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, here we go. So the guy's name was Tyrone Isom, is it? Jr. And Kimmy K is saying, I see it. It's a barbershop owner. So this is, for those of you who are confused, Tiffany just got served during her campaign speech, because that's what it was. During her campaigning at the canceled Thornton Township board meeting. And she got served, and we were trying to figure out who's this guy and what's happening. So Kimmy K is telling us that it's a barbershop owner that is suing her for repeatedly denying his business license. So he is both suing her personally as Tiffany A. Henyard, and he's suing her as the mayor of Dalton. Ro Brown is saying, how is she still in office, putting both Dalton and Thornton Township in debt? The law has allowed her to be. They fighting it and they trying, but they got to do stuff legally or wait until her term runs out and she doesn't get reelected. But it might be a Trump situation. Is this going to be a close race? Let me put that in the poll, because some of y'all either from Dalton or know people in Dalton. Do you think the election will be close? Do you think that the next Dalton mayoral election will be close? When is it, y'all? Is it February or April of next year? So it's coming in 2025, first quarter, if I'm not mistaken, of 2025. They will have an election. Do y'all think it's gonna be close? Because people claiming that she does have, well, she let her tell it. She got supporters. Your fact check. Okay, thank you, Donna. Right, she's a party planner. Right, her and Darius working from the same playbook. Oh, the other thing is, I saw here. Well, I'll put my notes. Oh, that was Critical Smoker saying on Tuesday he's going to be at the Sauk Village board meeting. And fun fact, I shared this on Patreon. I don't think I said it publicly yet, but I have a history with Sauk Village. Yes, I too have been privy up close. I'm like, there's a term. What am I trying to say? I've been up close and personal. I knew it was another word. I've been up close and personal to drama similar to this Tiffany Henyard, Dalton, Thornton Township stuff. Not as much corruption, but some. And but that was with Sauk Village. I was a resident at one point. I held office. Well, I was appointed in Sauk Village. And the current mayor, I knew him before he was a mayor when he was a trustee, and he was no good then. No, no, it's true. But I had experience, and back then I knew he had aspirations to be the mayor, and him and another black guy was fighting, but I can't remember the guy. And then at that time we had a white mayor. I can't remember his name right now either. But anyway, I know these people. Some of the trustees that are still on the board, I know them. Know them. So I will also be following, and this is starting to brew with Sauk Village, which is, for those of you who don't know, if you forgetting, everybody ain't from Chicago. Sauk Village is about maybe 30 minutes or so southwest of Dalton. They're both considered south suburbs in Illinois. And so anyway, I am going to be covering that because it's brewing there. It's brewing there. So next Tuesday, I'm going to put it on the calendar and schedule for that. And I'm gonna catch up on some of the stuff that I have missed out on with what's happening out there. Because there's a fool out there too. That's why I moved. That's why I moved. Wait, the lawsuit. Donna's saying, wait, the lawsuit just handed to her was a personal and mayoral issue. He is suing her on a personal level and as a mayor of Dalton. Yes, I said that. Yeah, that's what the private investigator said. And the guy, he hired a private investigator. I'm like, we know what she at, like at least twice a month. At least twice a month, we know what she at. Like, you need a private investigator for that? Right, decorum is a foreign word to her. Nah, she is deaf, ghetto, fabulous. Yeah, for sure. Tyrone attempted to open a barbershop in Dalton, and she denied him a business license. Now, was this one of those? Well, I don't know how much y'all know about this or how much is in the complaint. But was this one of those situations where it was pay to play and he wouldn't pay? Because I heard that the way she rolled is if you don't contribute to her campaign and you're a person who needs a business license or whatever, you need something done, then she won't grant you whatever you need if you don't. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. Not Donna. Well, thank you, Donna, too, for helping. But Alice sent the article. So let's read this. Let me share it. Clear this off the screen. And then I'm going to share with y'all what I had planned. Okay. Yeah. We'll be out of here in 2 hours. Let's see. We take this down. Right. The feds don't lose. They will make sure they cross their I's and dot their T's. Exactly. It takes time. But trust when they come with the facts and enough to get a conviction. Okay, so this tells us more about the person who just got Mayor Tiffany Henyard served. So Tyrone Isom Jr. sues Mayor Tiffany Henyard for misleading business license denial. And it says, in the United States District Court, Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, a lawsuit was filed on April 23rd of 2024 by plaintiffs Tyrone Isom Jr. and Elite Clientele, Inc. and Isom and So, Inc. Against defendants Mayor Tiffany Henyard individually and as a mayor of the Village of Dalton. Inspector Kim Austin, Keith Freeman, Carmen, Carlise, what is it? And the Village of Dalton. And then they give the case number. Says the plaintiffs represented by George E. Claus and Associates Limited alleged that they were misled by the defendants regarding their ability to open a barbershop at a property located at 1031 Sibley Boulevard in Dalton, Illinois. The plaintiff, Tyrone Isom Jr., purchased this property with the intent to expand his business footprint as a longtime barber in the south suburbs. Despite being informed by defendant Keith Freeman that he would receive his permits within weeks and could then get his business license. Isom Jr.'s application for a business license was denied orally without any written confirmation. This denial allegedly came after Carmen, executive director to Mayor Tiffany Henyard, informed Isom Jr. that the mayor did not want a barbershop at that location. The plaintiffs are seeking judgment against the defendants for misleading them into investing in a property under false pretenses. They argue that they made significant financial investment into improving the property based on assurance from the village officials that they would be able to operate in their intended business there. Okay, so it looks like, from what we gather in that article, and it's great, I'm glad they summed it up like that. It looks like this barber / entrepreneur invested in a brick and mortar for a new location to expand his barbershop, and put work into the renovation under the guise of being told, like, hey, yeah, once you get done with the work and we inspect, we're gonna give you the license. He does his part, and then when it's time to get the license, they like, oh no, we ain't want no barber. Tiffany said she didn't want no barbershop right there. It's like, well, y'all told me that it would have been okay, that it was gonna be okay, and just go ahead and start getting the work done. So now I spent money on a property that I can't have as a barbershop. But again, I wonder, is this because what would make her say she didn't want a barbershop there? Is it because he didn't donate? Donna's Hamron saying, yep, apparently didn't support her. She gonna pay for it big time. And from what I'm hearing, he's not the first person. That's a thing that they were doing. She was doing. I don't know if she's still doing it, but it's a thing. Yesville, it was pay to play for sure. Carmen is the one who dropped all the tea against Henyard. She is the informer. Yes, I'm familiar. I backed off of her a little bit. I got a couple mad. Carmen good. Carmen innocent. So she figured it out. She stopped being friends with Tiffany. I'm still looking at her side eye, but I'm like, let me leave her alone since people want to be, Carmen's the best. She turned on her. But what was Carmen up to when she wasn't turned against is all I'm saying. Thank you so much, Margin, for the super chat, saying thank you, mods. Please like. Yes, please like and subscribe to this video if you have not as of yet. Greatly appreciate it in advance. So we'll see, what happens with this. I don't know what lawsuit number this is. Ain't she already at 8 or so or more lawsuits? Just remember, people, Carmen Carsley is the whistleblower. Brando Soul, are you one of them people too? Like, well, at least she turned on him. But what was she up to before that? Is all I'm saying. I just want to know. She is the second name on the letter about tonight's meeting cancellation. Yeah, I saw all this. I'm aware. I just don't like people doing the dirt and then they hop over to the good side and they like, forget that I was over there helping them out at first. What made you turn? And I'm glad that you're informing and all that, but let me just leave it alone because I've already repeated, nah, leave her alone. She's a nice person. But you roll with it kind of deep for a while with the fake cancer charity and all that. I'm sorry, I just got to look at you side eye. She doesn't like weave shops, liquor stores, or barbershops in the city. Oh, what is that true, Bad Bunny? Are you being sarcastic, or is that like true that's how she feels? Because again, I don't follow her like that. I'm learning. I'm still learning. Okay, so speaking of her not liking things that she considers to be hood-like, let's look at some of her hood-like behavior. She was talking about us investigative reporters, and she said we need to investigate. So I did a little investigating. There's a couple. I had backup content just in case she didn't show up today, which I kind of thought she would, which is why I'm glad I kept this live scheduled. One of the things, now I've seen other YouTubers cover this. I found it very entertaining. And I want to know, let me close out this poll here. Do you think the election will be close? Woo, 55% of you think it will be close. Half think it's almost half and half. 45 said no. 45% say no. Brando Soul says, oh, no, I'm not one of them at all. She was the informer. I agree. I want to know what else Carmen was up to. Yeah, that's kind of, I'm like, well, what was you doing though? Because you were over there a little too long. Like, had she jumped ship real quick, I'd be like, oh, she wasn't with the ish when she realized it was the ish happening over there. But even once we all knew the ish was happening, from what I've learned, she was still with it like a little too long, a little too long for my comfort. So then it's got me like, what was you over there doing? I know you over here with us now, but what was you over there doing though? Just tell us what you were doing. What's your part? Where your dirt at? Where your stuff at? That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. I'm glad. Welcome. Thank you. None of us are perfect. And I'm glad you come over to the good, you got away from the dark. But what was you doing when you was over there? That's all I want to know. Just tell us or let us see. We'll forgive you. We might want you to pay the consequences, but we depending on what it was. Were you hemming up old folks with by the collar? Miss Grayson, if you don't vote for her, like, was you doing that too? You say you think Carmen was feeling hit. That's kind of what I feel too. Because I think I saw like maybe like as I was getting acquainted with the situation, I caught 2 meetings where she was still capping for Tiffany. And so that's what made me look like when I heard she jumped over. And then she was almost kind of like, I know what you were doing. And I was in the room when you were doing that fake charity. And it's like, but see, you saying that now, but you was riding with it a little too long for me. But okay. So speaking of fake stuff, oh, that's what I was calling. Okay, that's y'all poll for the election thing. We'll see, y'all half and half, because there are people who truly still believe that Tiffany Henyard is super mayor, like a legitimate super mayor. Have you heard of Tiffany's Good Burger restaurant? And I need to put this food truck. Did I spell it right? Have you heard of Tiffany Henyard's restaurant? Yeah, I knew I spelled truck wrong. Restaurant and food truck. Have you? So actually, there's a few YouTubers who did. I know Hannibal's is hungry. He did a video on it, and there was some other YouTubers. I just they're new. I haven't watched a lot of their content, but I've caught quite a bit of Hannibal's content. So they've done a video reactions on Tiffany Henyard's. This woman, the show had delusion. She's been delusional for about over 10 years, probably all her life. 10 years ago, on April 8th of 2014, Tiffany A. Henyard applied for Shark Tank for her restaurant, Good Burger Restaurant in Dalton, Illinois. And she did and shared an audition video. And this ish is hilarious. So this is still up. I guess I can share the link because I'm gonna be stopping and going. We are not just gonna sit through this 9-minute video without me reading and dragging her for filth. No. We're about to have fun with this. So if some of y'all like, I wanted to hear her do it with no interrupt. You keep interrupting. Here go the link. Go watch it. And leave us alone. We having fun over here. All right. So here we go. Tiffany Henyard, Good Burger Shark Tank audition, April 8th of 2024. Let's go. Oh, sorry.
Located at 634
Make sure the sound. Let me know about the sound, y'all.
Here I am at Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food, located at 634 Burnham in Calumet City, Illinois. Our phone number is 708-801-9980. And our webpage is loveagoodburger.com. Again, that webpage is love.
This was before she was able to steal the taxpayers' money for wigs. This is when she had to buy her own wigs at the local beauty supply that she then wanted to close down in the village because she wanted the village to look more upscale. Loveagoodburger.com. And then she steals the name Good Burger from the TV show and movies. What is it, Keenan and Kel? How you gonna steal Good Burger? Ain't this copyright infringement?
loveagoodburger.com. You can follow us on Twitter or track the food truck. So, say for instance you don't want to come here, you can go onto our webpage and track our food truck, and we'll come to your location. How about that?
She started out, how about that? Way back then. How about that? She started way back then. This woman ain't changed. Birthing of a culinary passion.
I attended Robert Morris College downtown in Chicago. I went to night school. I had this accounting teacher, and she challenged us in so many different ways. I love her for that. Don't remember her name though, but she did challenge us.
Now, we had a conversation few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, about this whole her education. And I think she claims to have at least a master's, y'all, right? Y'all let me know. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. But Tiffany Henyard claims to be educated with a higher education. And right, Donna. Right, Donna. Hold on. Pull up the chat over here, too. Tiffany Henyard claims to go to have graduated from a university. I think they had a couple locations, but downtown Chicago for sure. They had a location, Robert Morris College. I have some relatives who went there. Mysteriously, she happens to have also go. Oh, was culinary spelled wrong, y'all? I missed that. Don Thurland says culinary was even spelled wrong. We know she ain't got no. Right. She got a master's of deception. Not a master's degree, but a master's of deception. Yes, she claims to have a master's. Here's the thing. She claims to have a master's degree from a university that no longer exists. On top of that, we're watching right here where she says she don't even remember the name of her professor who was so great, who was so impactful in her higher education, but she don't remember the person's name. How convenient. How convenient that you don't remember the name of your greatest, most inspiring professor at the university that no longer exists, where we can't get transcripts. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all ponder on that. Let's keep going. There's so much more here. So much more.
She told us to come up with a project, and we had to find out how to budget and balance a balance sheet. And that leads me to why I'm here. My concept, I said, why not do food? Night school and food, creative. The difference was we had nowhere to go. All we can do was attack the vending machines. That's why in today's society, everybody's overweight. All we ate was chips and pop. That's it. Wasn't nothing real about chips and pop. Wasn't no greens in the vending machines. Wasn't no sandwiches in the vending machines. So that led me to this. I know you're going to say, you're crazy, Tiff. I started with banana pudding, peach cobbler, sweet potato pie, and caramel cake. Old school. Went old school on you, huh? The demand was so ridiculous.
Didn't she just say the problem with the night school, was they only had vending machines and wasn't no healthy options? And then she goes on to say her introduction was bringing cakes and pies. I take a bag of chips if I'm trying to be healthy, quote unquote. I would take a bag of chips over cakes and pies. What? Like a bag of chips, depending on the bag, is 120 calories or so. The cake could be anywhere from 300 to 500 calories easily. A slice.
Sales went up 30% on the milk. Can you believe that? The dean, the teachers, everybody was looking for me. So I had to duck and dodge from security because they told me, you can't sell that in here. That's what we got vending machines for. Their sales stop and my sales increase. How's that?
So she was breaking rules way back when she was going to Robert Morris College, allegedly. She was breaking rules then as well. Somebody said you can't be selling stuff in here. I was ducking and dodging. Well, you're ducking and dodging here as a super mayor as well.
I want you to look at me and say, I can do exactly what she's doing. I literally
I would never want to follow in your footsteps ever.
Started from the bottom, and I'm trying to go to the top. The next thing we did, I added a soul food menu. I know you said that's a lot of time. Yeah, it was. I woke up early enough. I cooked the food, and I went to school about 5 o'clock, drove downtown. My menu consisted of collard greens, pinto beans, dressing, yams, mac and cheese, mac and cheese, smothered chops, fried chicken. Yeah, fried chicken. I knew I had a
Wow, fried chicken. Oh my God. That's such a delicacy. I mean, it's so hard to get fried chicken. Oh my God, you had fried chicken. You know how long it's been since I heard of or tasted some fried chicken? I mean, it'd be different if you can get fried chicken anywhere practically. Like you can get fried chicken. It's like on every corner almost. Fried chicken, and also you playing into the stereotype too, but that's a whole nother story. Also, she again started off talking about this as if she was bringing healthier options to the school because they were all eating something unhealthy from the vending machine. Meanwhile, in her background, this how her real life is though. She talks a good game. Well, this sounds foolish, but if you ain't paying attention, some people are listening. They like, oh, see, she brought a healthier option to the school. You talking about a healthier option while sitting within the background bottles of colored sugar water. Those are snowball flavors, icy flavors to make snowballs. That's liquid sugar. How you gonna have that in your background talking about you introduce healthier food options with liquid diabetes sitting behind you, bottles of it? What? Yeah. But that's how her real life is. She's saying one thing, but literally when you look right behind her wig, you see the truth. It'll kill you. The truth behind her will kill you.
2-hour holding time to make sure I got it to the student hot. I was on point. After that, the word just spread it like the plague. I did start attacking dorm rooms in different colleges. The Paul, it just expanded. So there you have it, folks. I started there, and now I'm here at Tiffany's Good.
I don't believe this story, y'all. I just don't. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Burger and Soul Food Shack.
So she go from soul food to burgers? I mean, if your soul food was so amazing, so much so, for those of you who don't know the Chicagoland area she's talking about, it's literally downtown Chicago with high-rise buildings, traffic, horns blowing like you're in New York, all of that. And there's a section of that part of downtown where within blocks of each other are multiple major universities. Columbia, I think I don't forget now off the top of my head, but there's a handful of major universities all in that downtown area within walking distance. And some of them, they have like shared student housing, like in high-rise buildings. So she's claiming that she was going to Robert Morris and then somehow she was getting in these dorm buildings, which I don't even think you just walk up in there like that. But she's saying that her soul food was so amazing. Everybody wanted it. The professors wanted it. Even the security who was saying it was illegal for her to be doing that was like, but it's amazing. And then she had the students from all the multiple universities. So you're talking about hundreds of thousands of people who loved her soul food. So it inspired her to build and open her brick and mortar. And then she sold burgers. Where's the greens? Where's the dressing? Where's the mac and cheese? Where is the chicken? And chicken, y'all. Where is that? Shouldn't have been a chicken shack at least, since you claim it was so amazing? How you open a burger shack when you wasn't selling burgers? Sound like you're a little all over the place. Oh, the food, the family, and how it all functions. This, again, y'all, keep in mind, this wasn't a video that's just for YouTube for the people of Dalton. She submitted this as an audition tape to Shark Tank. This is how delusional she is.
Next, we have our stuff trapped in the closet. Here we have all beef hand packed.
That pattern look depressing. Ridiculous. Look a little dry to me, but okay. It literally looked like a homemade hand pack. You know, when you make them at home by yourself and you make the patty with your hands.
Patty with bacon. Yeah, that's right, bacon injected with special sauce. Mmm, tasty. So basically, I just put it
in. Yeah. She's injecting the burger with some kind of pink. Is this pink sauce? Is this from the pink sauce lady?
And I inject. Look at that go. Wow.
That ain't winning that burger. That big ass needle ain't going that burger. That's that's not injected. That's poked on the side.
What a creation, huh? Then
she really think people slow. She really think people slow. How is that injected? That ain't no way that made it to the center of that burger. That old densely packed hand packed burger.
Then I top it off with another stuffed burger. Mmm.
That looked like when I was a teenager and first started making my own burgers at home, like, you know, by hand.
And I add another strip of bacon. That's right, bacon. And again, I inject it with special sauce. That's right.
First of all, you wouldn't be injecting it at that point. You would inject it before this. It's a whole mess, y'all. This is a whole mess.
The Good Burger homemade sauce. And there you have it.
Who this guy? This one of the trustee guys, right? One of her cronies. What's his name, y'all? I know I keep hearing about him, but I'm bad with these names.
Now, you know that's not fair, sneaking up on a man when he's eating a Tiffany juicy burger.
That burger look so undone, y'all. I know the video's overexposed, but that burger look, is it a turkey burger? Because it look white in the inside.
Seeing that you're here, let me just fill you in. When a man get the...
And I hate a sloppy burger. Oh, that would irritate me so much trying to hold that. It just that ain't even how you advertise it. You got to do it like they do the McDonald's burgers and stuff when they do food photography and videography. You make it look better than it can ever look in person. This shouldn't look this way. This shouldn't look like when I make it at home when I'm rushing through to make a sandwich for only myself.
Hold a burger like this in his hand.
Who want that? Does not look appetizing dangling like that.
This is like,
what is that dangling?
Let me tell you about this. Is like, let me just fill you in. When a man get to hold a burger like this in his hand, this is like heaven.
Let me tell you about heaven. This sauce, they don't put it on the burger. They put it in the burger. Off the chain. So good. I find myself acting like I ain't got no home training.
Show me the center. Show me where it's injected. Cut it through the center and let me see the middle and let me see if it's something in the middle of it. Because I guarantee you what she poked in there, they make it to the center. Guaranteed.
Eating this burger. My goodness.
Well, what is Brother Dion doing down there?
I don't know. I'm busy eating.
Who all these people, y'all? Some of y'all know.
My burger.
He won't even come up for air.
I'm finished.
We're all finished. We finished with it. If it wasn't so entertaining, I would log off right now because we finished. We too outdone.
And just to show you how creative we are, we have a Walking Dead burger. Yes, you heard right. Walking Dead. Look at these brains. Very creative. Look at that.
Did she say, see, and we're so creative. Look at this. Look at these brains. Ooh, so creative. Girl, it's a patty with some tomato paste on it. What? And who wants, as a regular, like a regular restaurant, who wants a burger that's called something like Brains? In a regular hood restaurant, who wants something? Could you give me the Brains burger? Nobody want nothing like that.
Baked burgers. So you take the baked burger.
Why this burger don't look nothing like the other one? Why the patty don't look nothing like the other patties?
You put it on a bun. You add the cheese, which is mozzarella cheese. Normally,
They ain't even got the camera focus.
I leave it on the grill and I let it bubble because I like to see the brains come out. Yeah, very creative, huh?
Because I like to see the brains come out. Yeah. What?
Lots and lots and lots of cheese. Then, if you like, you add some more sauce. Yeah, that's right. Brain sauce. As you can see, we have a turkey burger cooking, hand-packed from scratch. That's right.
You know, sometimes I watch people like this that are like just clearly delusional. And I say, man, I wish I had that. I wish I had that in me to be delusional and not be so self-aware. Because I would be so much further in life if I could just ignore all reason and just imagine myself as being perfect and not have any kind of self-awareness. I could then go and I'm sure be successful in certain ways by just blindly going into stuff. She literally thinks this is brilliant and worthy of Shark Tank. And I'm confused because it's just a burger shack, a hole in the wall. And why is there peeling paint behind the grill? I'm just noticing this. Why is there peeling paint behind the grill where food is? That red wall is chipping.
Okay. This is an already done turkey burger with Swiss cheese. Swiss, not American, Swiss. For all you healthy lovers.
Not Swiss. Not American, Swiss. For all you healthy. Girl, if they was that healthy, they wouldn't get cheese at all. Oh, ridiculous.
Then I would take condiments, ketchup, my mustard, my mayo, my pickles, lettuce and tomato. And then, hey, why not? Let's put a little bit of onions on it. Just to top it out. My very own turkey burger. From scratch. Right here at Good Burger, you get quality, not quantity, quality. So with that being said, we have a custom shake, and we call this banana pudding shake. Yes, creative, huh? Gotta love it. So once we get done, I blend it up together, ice cream, banana pudding, and then blending it to the perfect mix. Once I'm done, I take it, I put a lid on it, I add whipped cream to it. Then,
what is special about this shack? Huh? I ain't seen not a nan thing. Well, I guess, okay, she's supposedly injecting. Is that what they did on the show Good Burger? Because I never watched. I was a little older by the time Good Burger came out. Is that what Keenan and Kel did? Did they inject the burgers? Because I'm like, that's the only thing that and she ain't really injected. She pouring sauce, poking it on the edges. Is that what they did?
I top it off with some funny, creative cookies. Just to add a little buzz.
When strawberry wafers become fun and funny. They look like vanilla wafers that just happen to be various colors. I'm so lost.
Then you take one of our big silly straws. Yes, silly. Hi, sharks.
So a large straw is just a silly straw. I ain't seen nothing silly about this straw. Did it have an eyeball on it? Did it? Could you play with it after? I'm lost.
My name is Tiffany Henyard. I am seeking $100,000 for 10% equity in my business, Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food, located at 634 Burnham in Calumet City, Illinois.
She was trying to scam Shark Tank.
Our phone number is 708-801-9980, and our webpage is loveagoodburger.com. Again.
So did any of you in Dalton or in the vicinity of, did any of you have Good Burger? Did any of you go there?
Loveagoodburger.com.
The purpose of the investment.
The money will be used to purchase 2 more food trucks. The problem is, it's not enough of me to go around. So I'm urging you guys.
We ain't even see them be busy enough for her to need staff back there in the kitchen. I mean, if she was really running a successful, busy, Good Burger restaurant, there would have been other cooks back there. There would have been a cashier needed in the front. Why were you the only one moving around all the stations? And why haven't we seen like a wide shot of everything? Why is everything a close-up?
To consider me. Invest in Tiffany's Good
Where's the outside of the building?
Burger and Soul Food. I currently been in business for 4 years. 4 years. That's huge for a restaurant startup. I am currently trying to expand and go downtown Chicago area because.
Next poll question coming out. Do you believe that restaurant was open for 4 years? Poll question I'm closing out is, have you heard of Tiffany's Good Burger restaurant and food truck? 57% of you had not. 43% of you had heard of this foolishness. And out of the 43% of you, did any of y'all have it? That's all I'm curious of. Did any of y'all have it? Next poll question coming your way while she rambles some more is, do you think it was in fact open for 4 years or more?
Because they're behind on the industry. Can you believe that? Everyone else has food trucks. Chicago just started. So they're in the first year, and I do have 1 food truck. I would like to add on because, once again, it's not enough for me to go around. I love it. I love the concept. Well, we go to them, and they don't have to worry about 30-minute break. Oh, I stood in line for 15 minutes. Now I got to gulp down my food. I started by going to different restaurants. Oh, my God. You talk about quality? Oh, sometimes I couldn't even believe what it was I was eating. Sometimes I get a burger. Sometimes the burger be juicy. Sometimes I just don't know what it is. And
she was rambling way back when. I don't even think she wrote this out as a script, y'all. She got more dialogue than actual things happening in the business. It's just talk. It's a lot of talk.
Don't dare send it back. If you send it back, it comes back messed up, even worse. But not at Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food, where we specialize in fresh quality product.
But we didn't see that. We didn't see an example of that with what you made. How you gonna show us amateur level hand pack? Was it for the older folks in the crowd? Eddie Murphy. Remember? Was it Delirious? The comedy. It was one of his big comedy shows, his biggest one back in the day. This is back in the 80s, y'all. And he was talking about how McDonald's was a big thing to them as a kid. And his mom be like, we gonna have some McDonald's at home. And then she go home and make a big old fat hand packed burger with a bunch of onions sticking out of it. And they like, what is this? She like, this just like McDonald's. Y'all remember that? That's how these burgers look. That's how those burgers look.
Not quantity, quality. I'm gonna make burgers, but instead they're gonna be juicy burgers. When you take a bite, it just ooze all out.
It shouldn't be, I'm going to make burgers, because you should already be making them, right? Then you show an example. Then you say how successful your restaurant already is. Then you say you already have food trucks out on the street, but people got to wait 15 plus minutes, and then they lose their break time and blah, blah, blah. So it shouldn't be, I'm going to make, it should be, I make delicious, juicy burgers as you see here. But we didn't see that. And whatever that man had, I don't know if anybody said his name, because I know y'all know it. That burger falling apart with the lettuce, soggy lettuce hanging off of it. And it was so dense, you could tell there ain't no kind of juice getting in the middle of that. We saw an example of what you're making. It looks like trash.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, made. Hell, was that restaurant really ever open? Or did she get somebody's old friends who was closing a restaurant, or still it was open? She said, girl, let me come to your restaurant tonight. I got to film a video. And then she created this and act like she owned a restaurant. Maybe is that why we didn't see the outside of it? Because wasn't no such thing ever of a good burger. You know, Darius Crooks did that, right? With the Fresco scam. That was never a real grocery delivery company. He created a fake company online. It had an online presence, but it didn't have a real physical presence. Is this what she was doing? Was she trying to steal and gaslight Shark Tank to get 100K? Maybe it'll be the next poll question. Do y'all think she was trying to scam Shark Tank? Did she not know that they actually do look at the books? Like there's the show that's produced, but there's real business stuff happening outside of the show. And usually the goal is for them to scam you, is what I hear. So a lot of people have sued Shark Tank and stuff. It's a lot of stories out there. Poll question we're closing out. Do you think that Tiffany restaurant was open for over 4 years? 95% of y'all say no. 5% of y'all say yeah. Did you go? The 5% of you that are saying you think that it was open for over 4 years, did you experience it, or are you just saying that because you believe Tiffany? Please let me know in the chat, because I have yet to see anybody say, yes, I went.
Right? Grease dripping down your arms, to die for. At Tiffany's for a burner.
Oh, Lord. Do you want grease dripping down your arm? Next poll question. Do you want, no.
We specialize in fresh quality product, not quantity, quality. I'm gonna make burgers, but instead they're gonna be juicy burgers. When you take a bite, it just oozes all out. Perfect, right? Grease dripping down your arms, to die for. At Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food, it's my heart and soul. It's my passion. I love food. I cannot think of anything else to be doing besides cooking, making creations, coming up with ideas, making people laugh and smile, and it's cooked to order. Come on, come on to Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food. Riding around and get it. Riding around and get it.
She's so hood. She ain't changed, though. I mean, I will give her that. I will give her that. She's been true to it. True to her lies. She's been true to it. Hold on, I'm about to Google this address. I'm curious as hell. Let's see what was there. What is there? I think I could do a history search too, but I ain't finna do all that. Let's see. 634 Burnham in Cal City. Let's see. Here it is. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Hold on. So this is where she claimed. Now, she was obviously in a restaurant. I'm not saying that she was not. But what I'm wondering is, did we even see any? Now that makes me want to look at the video again. I'm going to scan through it. Did we? So this is where she's claiming it was located. So before it was Food and Deli, 24-hour drive-through, she's claiming that it was Good Burger. Unfortunately, this was captured in May of 2024. So, of course, she did her video back in, that was April of 2014. Let me see. Let me do this then. Let me do this. Let's do Good Burger, Cal City. Let's see what shows up. Okay, there's a Good Burger here. Can we enlarge any of these pictures? This location has closed. Let's see. Now those are other reviews. Okay, I ain't gonna go too deep. Okay, let's see. Here's a 3-star from Howard in Hyde Park. Says, I had Good Burger that tasted like premise patty. What? Not handmade. I think it was supposed to be pre-made patty. Not handmade. Previously tasted at a festival and it was good. Great service and nice staff. We'll give one more chance. So then she changed. So then someone from Steger, Illinois, which is a good 30 minutes so south of Cal City, says, I had their juicy burger at the Markham Fair. It's $4. It was great. I was a cook in the Navy, so I like to think I know good food when I taste it. Great service. The spelling ain't though, but okay. Even while they were busy, 2 thumbs up. And then you got a question, did she know these people too? Because it's only How many reviews? Only 3 reviews. Oh my God, Good Burger was at the Pilsen Food Truck Social. They had the longest line ever. Okay, see, now we gaslight. But I still stood in line. I ordered a turkey burger and a funnel cake. That don't even match the style of food she claimed to make. It was worth the wait. It was moist and tasty. I'm a fan for life. Everybody kind of saying similar stuff about it being moist and all of that, which is also what she was saying. I'm not buying these reviews. I think they were bought, but I'm not buying them. I'm not buying that the reviews are real. I'm thinking that they were, they're people she know. And it's only 3 of them. It's about the highest amount of people she would get to lie for her. Similar to today. Well, here's the listen to our menu, though. Can y'all see it? Can I enlarge that anymore? Oh, no, it won't let me enlarge it anymore. Her specialty burgers were trapped in the closet. The works, that's everything trapped inside. Cheese, bacon, grilled onions, injected with special sauce. $6.49. Him downstairs with him downstairs. She can't shake it. She can't shake her hood. If you don't know, him downstairs comes from Bernie Mac, his comedy routine with his about his was it niece and nephew? I think it was his niece and nephew from his drug addicted sister, if I'm not mistaken. But he was making fun of his nephew, and the nephew at some point they were sneaking cookies or something, right? Cookies and milk. Where your sister at? No, where your brother at? Him downstairs. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so silly. Anyway, she got a burger called Him Downstairs. So it comes with everything on the burger: fries, cheese, onions, pickle, mayo, ketchup. Ain't it pretty much the same as the other one? Okay, but the other one, the trapped in the closet, is injected. Imagine that. Doesn't she say that too? Imagine that. Well, that was her burger. Add something different: mozzarella cheese, or onion rings, or chicken rings, or mozzarella sticks, or onion rings, or chicken, or chili. Some of y'all know why I'm laughing at that. If you don't know, don't worry about it. Party wings with fries and sauce, mild barbecue. Watch out. Shut up sauce. Not shut up sauce. Oh, this is so funny. Shut up sauce, honey mustard. And she had the wings in 4, 8, 12, 16. Now, actually, the prices isn't bad, but what year was this? Does it tell me the year here? I don't know what year that was. It was from 2014. The prices wasn't bad. 16 wings for $8.99. Lord, if I can go, well, I wouldn't want to go here, but if I can go back in the time machine back to them prices. Because now 16 wings would be about $28.99. Not $8.99. Then she got the old fashioned burger. I'm gonna read all these things. The hot that's hot. That's hot? Yeah, that's hot. These just regular hot dogs. Oh, I guess that's what they mean. That's hot. So her hot dogs list. She got the Polishes. Okay. Toss it up salads. And fun fingers. And what a difference. She thinks she's so creative. And then the ice box. What's the ice box? I could barely see this. But she got the Kool-Aid Man, and it's got the title is Icebox, which is copyright infringement. But go ahead, girl. You like to break rules and laws. Okay, that's about as far as I can see. The rest is too tiny. Then she got her ice cream cones. She had the crazy shakes. That just means you get a crazy straw, which just means a straw that's large enough to actually suck the thick shake through. That's all. And you get a crazy straw. Okay, Tiffany. Calm down, girl. It's so amazing. It's so unique. No, calm down, Tiffany. They make large straws for shakes. It's not unique. Go to any custard shop. They're gonna have a larger straw for their shakes and custards. It's calm down. I'm so intelligent. I'm so unique. No, Tiffany, stop. You're not. You're ghetto fabulous, but you're not as unique as you think. But yeah, that's that. Do I want to? What time? Oh no, we done. It's 2 hours. 2 hours. So next time we talk about Tiffany, we may do a little watch party of her interview with Angela Yee. Yeah, she did she went on the Angela Yee Way Up show, and she did an interview, and it was like 20 something minutes. So that's why we're not gonna do it tonight, because y'all know I gotta get my commentary and I'm be yapping. And that's, you know, that 20-minute interview is gonna be a 2-hour video for us. So I'm stopping now. But thank all of you for joining us this evening. We had another amazing night. If you have enjoyed yourself, please let me know by hitting that like button and also sharing this video, because sharing is caring, and it also does a ton to help grow this platform and is greatly appreciated. Poll question, we're closing out. Do you want grease dripping down your arms when you eat? 100% of you said absolutely not. So Tiffany, nobody wants that. Like nobody, I ain't gonna say nobody. Some people do want you as mayor. I was about to say nobody wants you as mayor, but that's not true. That's not true. Some people do. But anyway, y'all have an amazing night. Until next time, until we come back, make sure to take care and be blessed. Peace.